Aquarius, thanks for tuning in to the Non-Profit Tarot channel. Aquarius, this is your weekend reading for the first weekend of April 2025. Here's your beautiful zodiac card, Aquarius, the water bearer. Aquarius, you are starting off with the moon, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you could be concerned about financial matters. Maybe you've been waiting for something, some type of way to receive or earn money or a new opportunity. With regard to money, you just can't, with the moon, it's not clear, maybe even how you're going to make something happen for yourself. But the moon is also about fears and illusions, Aquarius. So this opportunity is coming. You just don't know it yet. You don't see it yet. Okay? Help is on the way, Aquarius. Look at this. Now, it has taken a long time. I will not pretend. It has taken a long time to get here. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but at some point, the Knight of Pentacles takes their time because they really are careful about where they invest their pentacle. And this is a big pentacle. Whatever this is, you might not have been, involving a lot of people in it. You might have been, kind of keeping this on the hush, whatever it is that you're doing, but it is going to, or has the potential to bring in abundance. Obviously, this may not happen this weekend, but you may start to see evidence. You may start to see you have little inklings, little things happening that show you or give you the idea in your mind. It pops into your head like, it is starting to pay off, whatever this is, whatever you're doing behind the scenes. And it can pay off really big for you. And maybe it's kind of a clandestine thing, something you do. For instance, maybe it's not something, like for instance, tarot reading. Everyone is not, out publicly advertising that they are psychic or they read tarot. Maybe it's something that they do. Like one woman that I know, who's a psychic, she was instrumental in the early stages of getting Silicon Valley together, and she went by word of mouth alone. But this woman made a boatload of money, just using that as an example. Again, it could be a taboo topic with the devil here. Maybe there's a chance. Now, this is just a side note. The devil could also be a Capricorn. The Capricorn could somehow be involved. Maybe a Capricorn will want to invest in your business. However, people can become obsessed, with their whatever this is. It's like it's a big thing. Maybe you are becoming obsessed with the outcome. And maybe this is an opportunity for you to consider like loosening your grip and kind of trying to enjoy the ride a little bit more, if that makes sense for you. And because what do they say? A watch pot never boils. But when I see the devil with the Ace of Pentacles, I'm thinking just massive, like filthy rich type of money. Now, of course, tarot is very dramatic, Aquarius. So, let's just keep that in mind when we're dealing with the tarot and how it can really hype things up. And okay, so maybe you get you're featured in a local newspaper, or people start to talk about you. Your name gets big. You become known. Maybe you wanted to keep it quiet, and maybe you become well known. It could bring criticism, because with the devil and the devil with the Six of Wands, there may be people who don't have a lot of good things to say about whatever it is, how you make your money. Some people are professional, like strippers. That's another example of something that people make money doing it. And it's not all, I'm not just using these examples. Again, you could just be obsessed with your work. And it's really good to have a healthy work-life balance. But it could also be something that people may look at as taboo, unconventional. You know, who knows? Some people could be involved in alternative religions and, you know, alternative healing and things like that. Maybe you are going to open up one of those clinics and people have ayahuasca, you know, something like that. It could be anything, but it's something that is maybe taboo. People might be like, ooh, I don't know about that. Or you're just very obsessed with your work, or people are obsessed with watching you do your work. Like maybe it could bring positive and negative attention. I feel like this devil is a multiplier. So it could take whatever this is, whether it be the wealth or the attention or both, to the extreme. And again, these are just examples. You could hear some communication about it. You see some forward movement. You might even be a little bit trapped in your head. Like, do I really want to do this? I'm not really sure if I want to do this or not. But I think with the Queen of Pentacles, you're going to use your intuition. The Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, I'm sorry, the Queen of Cups with the Queen of Swords. You could have someone that, you know, if you're in a partnership, maybe your partner doesn't like whatever it is you do. Maybe they feel like it's taking too much of your time away from the relationship. You obviously see things differently. You see how they're back to back. You know, one is thinking with the heart, the other one's thinking with the mind, logic. And then here's the Emperor. Are you going to have business partners? Because then after that, there's a Knight of Wands. I think these are your spectators. I think these are your spectators, honestly. This Queen of Swords, this Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Emperor, Knight of Wands, and then the Chariot. You're going to go for it. You're going to take control of the situation and you're going to go for it regardless of what these people have to say. If this is not you making a head over a heart decision to take control of the situation and move forward passionately, energetically, and boldly, and just be careful. Be careful, because I feel like you don't want to rush into something and then be hot and cold. So make sure this is something you really want to do with this head over heart thing. And you might be thinking about this, but I really feel like whatever you do, you're going to do it very well. With the you're going to be known for being really good at it with the Nine of Cups here. And it could feel familiar to you with the Six of Cups. Like it comes like second nature to you. And you could be taking this to maybe the practice is over and it's time to go to the next chapter. And you're going to be very inspired to take that leap. And it could bring you a lot of stability with the Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands. It could actually bring you a lot of stability into your life. So that is what I have for you. You could learn something about a new career, something that, and it could be something different. Maybe you are a seamstress and you become a baker and people are like, what? You're such a talented seamstress. Blah, blah, blah. And I have so many things to say, but maybe that's not your passion. So that's what I'm getting at, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for watching. Or, you know, it could be gossip around town. People that have known you, you know, with their opinions and all that kind of stuff. Somebody might say, oh, she's in the witchcraft, or he's a wizard, or whatever. I think that you have to use your own discernment. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to sub, please, Aquarius. I'm going to race to 1K, and I could certainly use your help by hitting that subscribe button. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. Lastly, it could be people getting upset with you over a partnership that you join into. Other people may want to have their say so and insert themselves. So you let me know what resonates. Thanks for watching, Aquarius, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.